So this is a freebie, so I should put 3 here. Okay, so 3 minus. I can do that by 4 and 1, diba? 4 and 1. But definitely it can be arranged like this. 5 plus, we can do that by 2 and 3. So 2 and 3. So makukompleto ko din yung fourth column if I do that. 3 minus, sige, tentatively let's put 1 and 4. But that can be like this. 4 and then 1. Next one is, how will I solve a 6 plus? Hindi naman pwedeng 3 and 3, di ba? Because mauulit yung 3. It can actually only be by 4 and then 2. So I should adjust this one. 1 then 4. 1 minus. This can be by 2 minus 1, di ba? Let's try 2 minus 1. Okay. Or it can also be 2, 1 and 2. I just noticed this one. So dapat pala 4 and 1 here. Okay. So what will complete this? What will complete 2 minus? 3. 3 and 1. Can I do that? 3 and 1. Okay, but then mauulit yung 1 here. 1 minus can also be 2 and 3, diba? But then, if I do that, 2 and 3, mauulit naman yung 3 sa taas. So in these cases, when I'm having, parang I'm not figuring it out, I need to erase it muna. Let's try 9 plus. So 9 plus, how can I do that? 4 plus 2 plus 3, diba? 4 plus 2 will be 6 plus 3, 9. So definitely I can put 4 and 2. What's the other option sa 9 plus in a 4 by 4? Is 4 plus 4 plus 1. But I can't do that here because meron akong ganitong box. So I should adjust this. 1 and 4. Okay, meaning to say, this also adjusts. 2, 4. Okay. I can't put the 2 here, diba? Let's try putting 2 here. And then a 1 to complete row number 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, ang lacking na lang sa column na to ay 1 as well. And then, ang lacking na lang sa column na to ay 3. Yun. So, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay? So, when you're feeling that hindi mo ma-figure out yung arrangement na dapat mong gawin, it's better if you move on sa ibang cages. Puzzles, it's better if you list down the possible combination first para alam ng utak mo yung mga pwedeng maging cases. Let's put 3 on the 3B, 7 plus. So, ano yung mga pwedeng mangyari? 7 plus, 4 plus 2 plus 1. Diba? It cannot be 3 plus 3 plus 1 because mag-uulit yung 3. So, let's not do that. We can't use numbers such as 5 and 6 because 4 by 4 lang tayo. Okay, so only 1 pala. 3 minus, how can I do 3 minus? 4 and 1. Diba? 4 and 1. Can I do that in anywhere else? So no, 4 and 1 only. To divide, this is tricky. 2 and 1 and 4 and 2. Diba? 3 plus, that can only be 2 and 1. 4 plus, that cannot be 2 and 2. But 3 and 1 as well. 12 times. 6 times 2, that cannot be. 3 times 4. 3 times 4. 1 minus 4 and 3. Diba? 4 minus 3, or it can be 2 and 1. It can be 3 and 2. So definitely this is my most complicated gauge. So let's try 7 plus because single combination lang siya. Let's do 4 to 1. And then 12 times, that's also single combination. So let me try 3 and 4. 3 minus single combination as well. That's 4 and 1. I have to adjust this. 4 and 3. 4 plus, that's also a single combination. So that's 3 and 1. I have to adjust this. 1 and 2. 1 minus, that's so many combination. 3 plus, this is also one combination only. So 1 and 2. Actually, I cannot put 3 here. Kasi lock na yung 12 times. 4 and 3 sa 12 times. So 3 and 1. I have to adjust 7 plus again. 4 and 1. And adjust this as well. 4 and 1. Okay? May mga cages kasi na kumbaga lock na yung number on that particular cages. Okay. To divide. Can I do 2 and 1? No, I can't do it. Dahil nitong 3 minus 4 and 2. That's more possible or probable. Okay, so far wala pa na ulit. So, ayun. Oh, di ba? Ang gagamitin mo pala yung pangatlo pa. 3 and 2. Okay. So, this one is a bit complicated. But definitely, if you process it this way, paglista ka muna ng numbers. Possible combination. Maybe it can be easier for you. Okay, let me make it apparent kung paano mo ginamit yung reasoning while solving the Kenken puzzle. Okay? So, di ba, inductive reasoning, you have several examples. And then you use those examples to establish a pattern and make a conclusion. So here, napansin mo, after several tries, after several puzzles, completing several puzzles, you notice that whatever number is written in a freebie is the answer on that cage. So therefore, out of those specific experiences or if specific observations that you had, gumawa ka na isang general conclusion or general rule para sa sarili mo. Therefore, I should always start by filling in a freebie. Okay? There's a realization, a reasoning that happened. Okay. Another one, inductive as well. O napansin mo, after several try, na there's only one way para isolve mo yung 2 divide at saka 3 divide cages if we're talking about a 3x3 puzzle. Okay? So, out of that experiences, you made a conclusion. O, dapat pala. Therefore, unahin ko yung mga ganong cages. O, napansin mo naman na after several examples, you notice that mahirap isolve yung mga L-shape cages. Tapos multiplication pa yung operation na dapat mong gamitin, di ba? So, you made a conclusion out of your experiences. Ay, yung pala yung dapat ipanghuhuli ko. Okay? How about deductive? Di ba? Starting from a general idea, you made a conclusion. Kasi pag nasa-solve ka ng Kenken puzzle, process of elimination, di ba? So, you eliminate the possible combinations na hindi aakma kasi merong mauulit na number dun sa particular column or row. So, for example, if we're talking about the pipe plus cage here, right here in the middle, so sabi mo, oh, pwede ko siyang lagyan ng 3 and 2, pero pwede ding 2 at saka 3, di ba? But since, that's a general idea, But since there's a freebie na 2 here, therefore, your specific conclusion is, ay, dapat 2 and 3 ang gawin kong combination. Okay? So definitely, inside your head, ang dami pa lang nangyayaring inductive and deductive reasoning. Okay? Mabilis na nangyayari inside your head after you practice. That's why it's important to to practice when you're solving mathematical problems or puzzle. Kasi that's the only way. Your brain is subconsciously observing, looking for patterns, making conclusion. And you can't make reasonable conclusion, di ba? If you don't practice a lot. Kasi your brain will not have the raw material, will not have the patterns na magbibigay sa kanya ng logical reasoning kapag nag-solve ka pa ng mga iba pang o mga susunod pang mga puzzle. Okay? So our conclusion in this module is, since I am capable of reasoning, since my brain is capable of doing that through observation, through looking for patterns, diba? Definitely, I can do mathematics or I can solve mathematical problems. But there's a caveat, diba? Dapat you have to be willing. You have to be willing to practice. You have to be willing to collect observations, diba? So that later on, you can master it. You can make logical reasoning, diba? Based on your observations, rather. So hopefully this module was able to debunk several misconceptions about mathematics. And I'll see you next week.